Good? All right. Well, thanks first of all for everybody coming out today. I appreciate you being here and being part of the Diehl campaign for U.S. Senate. Obviously, this is an important race. We want to make sure that people of Massachusetts actually have a voice down in Washington that's working for them instead of someone who's focused on running for the White House. I'm really proud to be back in Worcester. First of all, great news, obviously, that the Red Sox affiliate is now going to be coming to Worcester. I think that's really exciting. I was just at the Wormtown Brewery about a week or so ago, taking a tour, seeing their expansion. So clearly the economic benefits that are happening for Massachusetts are taking place right here in Worcester. That's fantastic news. Of course, my opponent, Elizabeth Warren, was against the tax reform bill that's given Massachusetts really country-leading unemployment, 3.5%. We're bringing in more revenue because of more jobs and higher wages. It's leading to new revenue on Beacon Hill, $1.2 billion in new revenue. So that's fantastic news. And again, right here in Worcester, we're seeing construction and we're seeing expansion that's really helping our state. The other thing, too, I want to talk about today is a little bit more serious, and that is the fact that Elizabeth Warren has actually just today talked about the fact that when addressed with the situation where Molly Tibbetts, a young girl from Iowa, was killed by someone here illegally, she said that the real problem, in that interview, the real problem is families being separated at the border. No, Senator Warren, the real problem is the fact that American citizens have been killed. Today is the 7th anniversary of Matthew Denise, who was dragged to his death by someone here illegally, should have been deported because of his criminal record. And he was separated from his mother, Maureen Maloney. That should never happen. Molly Tibbetts, those situations should never happen. Law enforcement should be given the tools to do their job, but Elizabeth Warren wants to eliminate Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, that are trying to do the job of getting those illegal immigrants here who are committing these crimes out of our state, out of our country. She wants to stop that, and so we need to make sure we replace her down in the U.S. Senate. That's why I'm here. But finally, to wrap it up, I am proud to say that we are starting today, kicking off Worcester for Diehl. So these folks that have joined me today are part of the team that's going to make sure that in November, on November 6th, we replace Elizabeth Warren, and Worcester is going to be a big part of that. I'm also joined today by a colleague up on Beacon Hill, State Representative Peter Durant, who has joined me in trying to be more fiscally prudent on Beacon Hill to make sure our state government is more efficient with the dollars that we have. And I want to go to Washington and continue that work. So Peter, if you wouldn't mind saying a few words, I appreciate you being here. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to say I've known Geoff now for about 8 years, and I've had the opportunity to serve with him. And it's really easy when you're on Beacon Hill to spot the leaders. Those are the people who are rolling up their sleeves every day, who are fighting a hard fight, who are out there taking on the tough battles. Geoff has helped save this Commonwealth millions of dollars in his efforts to repeal the gas tax and his efforts to stop the Olympics from coming to Boston. Those are the real fights. We can count on Geoff Diehl to go and roll up his sleeves down in Washington, the same way that he's doing here on Beacon Hill. So I'm proud to support my friend and my colleague, Geoff Diehl, for the United States Senate. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. Thank you. And so for anybody who wants to be involved, we've got an RV that we're driving around the state. I'm meeting with people every single day, but you can go to DiehlForSenate.com, DIEHLFOR Senate.com to get a free lawn sign, a free bumper sticker, or to volunteer. We'd love to have you as part of this campaign to make sure that you're going to have a real voice in Washington working for you. So thanks for joining us today, and thank you guys for being out here. I appreciate it. Take care.